Okay. So Uber download while I was driving tonight. So we got the blood moon. We're in the energy of the blood moon, right? I recently just did a reading about being at a crossroad. The collective in general is basically at a crossroad. And it talked about what we all need to know at this time. And it talked about going one direction or the other, towards love or towards pinnacles, towards, wealth. And one not meaning that you won't have the other one eventually. Just right now, we are all at a crossroad and we have to decide which direction we are going. Okay. So I was driving and I happened to look up. And so in this picture, I'm a little bit further. So when I first looked up, the moon was perfectly in the middle and had a X across it. And the first thing I thought was like, fucking crossroad, right? And then literally as that popped in my head, this I realized the song that just started was Haunted by Beyonce. But it was the beginning of the song, it has that little intro part where it's like all the people on the planet working 9 to 5 just to stay alive, or 9 to 5 just to stay alive, and a 9 to 5 just to stay alive. How come? Right? What goes up? Hold on, how's it go? I forgot how it goes. But anyway, I love that song. So I was like, damn, that hit hard based on the reading I just did and just all the messages I've been getting lately about where we all at. Um, and then after that song went off, um, Radioactive by Imagine Dragons came on. And it's I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. I'm not something make my system go, welcome to the new age, to the new age, welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive. I was like, hold on, spirit is speaking. So yeah, it's so in line with everything. Like I'm telling you, if you just listen and let spirit will speak, yo, people will speak. The spirits will speak. And it was just a beautiful moment. And I very much appreciated it because it's just a reminder. Oh, that was the part that I wanted to share. So I'm driving, right? And as you can see, the moon is moving. As I'm driving down the freeway, and I keep note like it's like right out my window. And as I'm driving, the moon then chooses it like starts traveling perfectly on one road. And so a lot of things came about today. A lot of big decisions came out today. I shed tears. People I love shed tears. And it was almost like a loving reminder that I just chose a path. And I don't know, I wanted to share this because I feel like somebody else needed to hear this too. Um, and even though you're at a crossroad and you make a decision, it may seem scary when you first go down that road. It may not be easy, but there's good that's going to come from it. I today a lot of my life got shaken up. Um, I okay, well, I'll just be transparent. I allowed my daughter to move with her father, um, and among other things, just other little pieces that are coming around, and that was a big decision for me. That was probably the hardest decision that I've made today, amongst other decisions. But I know that she needs her dad, and it's not about me and him. It's not about. It's just about, and it's okay because um, just different things that I'm shifting around that are allowing my kids to expand and grow, allowing my mind to expand and grow and do things that I probably would have never done a few years ago. And if you want a new beginning, if you want something different, you have to do things that you would never have done before. You have to do something fucking different. And so for today, ending my day with seeing just that little message, that loving reminder from spirit was everything to me because my kids are my heart, and I'm making some moves right now that are uncomfortable to a degree, but they feel right. And I know that only good can come from all the little things, all the little choices. My widow speak is insane. Like, what is this little one fucking curl right there? Let's fix that. Anyway, so yeah, whatever decisions you have going right now, whatever. And it's crazy because I received that I was going to get a tower soon. I was going through a tower currently, actually. Makes sense. But anyway, don't be afraid of a tower. A tower is not a scary card. I was in a live with someone and somebody was talking about the death card meaning death, and they were like scared of the death card, and I'm like, the death card is. Me and the person were like, it's a great card, and so is the tower. Never be afraid of a tower. A tower moment and the death card are about getting rid of the old, crumbling what is not working, and transforming it into something better. Something good always comes out of the ashes. Um, God, another fucking moment. Full circle. Not that long ago, was in a fucking the content creator was asking about the message. I forgot what the message was, but she was asking about the actor in the movie Her, when he fell in love with the iPhone, with Siri, right? And I answered in the comments and was like, Joaquin Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix. And I was like, but as I say it, I'm hearing Walking Phoenix. And now we're talking about ashes and rebirth and all the things. All the things. So, can y'all feel it? I can feel it. I feel change. There's so many things that have been happening, so many people around me that are changing. And I can see those that are and those that don't. And I'm anything that is lost, I'm just okay with it because I see so much good in what is changing. I see so many people trying to change, but some people who just are, you know? And unfortunately, with the separation of the weed and the wheat, not trying to put anybody above the other, everybody grows in their own time. You'll see that separation clearly. And there are going to be people who are trying to claw at that change, that are trying to force that change. But you can see when it's a forced change, when they're scraping because they're scared to be left behind. I received a message one time. I had spoken with somebody and I was like, I could just feel that they were, I was like, ah. And I always feel bad when I get that feeling like, oh, I don't think they're at where they're claiming to be or where they want people to believe that they are, right? And that's why you can't get mad at social media. One of those videos came on my thing that was like, go to the book that's next to you, pick it up, and go to page 20. I did it, and it was the Left Behind series, and the message in that on that page, very short paragraph, said, um, basically the person. It was when he was in the plane and he realized that his wife was right about the rapture, and he realized that they had all been left behind. And I was like, God damn it, I was right. See how spirit be working? Spirit be talking. Spirit be talking. Trust your fucking instincts. And then when you see where people are, let them be where they are. Because now is not a time about trying to scrape people out. Because again, we are at that crossroad. And some people ain't even at the crossroad. They back here. And right now we are at the crossroad of where are we going to go. And we can't keep looking backwards if we're at a crossroad. What is the crossroads rule, right? When you do crossroads magic and conjuring and stuff, what is the rule? You leave the crossroad and you don't look back. Well, we're here, guys. Let's keep going and let's not look back. And let everybody who's back there just be back there, because there's so much. Whichever lane you picked, there's so much at the end, the fucking pot at the end of the rainbow. Let's get it. Let's keep pushing and let nobody hold us back. This message was kind of all over the place, but that's just how my mind works. ADHD, clinically, actually.